What's good, y'all? Mixtape Moth in the building. So it appears as though it's a wrap for these versus battles. Versus had a great run, but it seems like they're on life support right now. So it's sad to say, but it's probably RIP Versus, at least the way we knew them to be. Last night should have been another epic versus battle between two legendary 90s hip-hop groups, but it wasn't. And let me be clear, it wasn't because anything that Cypress Hill or Onyx did wrong. In fact, both groups came correct. They looked well prepared and ready for the event. Both groups had a strong enough stage presence, a high enough level of energy, and they didn't look too sloppy performing either. Their vocals were fine too. But despite of all these positives, the verses was still trash for the following reasons. Number one, it was no longer free to watch. You had to pay either $2.99 a month or $30 per year to view it. All right, so $2.99 isn't much. And personally for me, I'm not cheap, so I did pay it. But it does go against the initial concept of why these verses were created in the first place, which was something for the culture, for the people, for free, something for everyone to view during the pandemic. I know people are outside right now, but the reality is, unfortunately, we are still very much in a pandemic. A second reason is that this event barely received any promotion after it was initially announced months back. You know, not many people knew the day or time this event was taking place, which is never a good sign. I had friends who are hip hop heads who told me that they forgot it was still a thing and that they didn't know how to access it. Which brings me to my third complaint. You had to view it on the Triller app and pay on Verzuz TV. And all these steps were just completely whack and just killed my desire to want to view it. Like, it was hard enough to try to access that Black Star album a couple weeks back, and now this so soon? Nah. And number four, the crowd was shit. There were probably only like 5 to 10 people bobbing their heads the whole time. It really looked like the bulk of the audience was only there for the UFC fights and the boxing matches. So is this what it comes down to? Hip hop versus have to share the stage with boxing and UFC fights? And number 5, the comment section on this Triller app was awful. A strong majority of the people commenting clearly didn't know anything about rap. A lot were complaining that they wanted their money back. And as mad as I was, I can get it. Like, if you came for boxing, then you expect boxing. Like, I can't hold a gun to someone and force them to be hip hop fans. That being said, there was no need for some of these disgruntled folks in the comment section to make hateful and anti-hip hop statements all through the event. And there were some racist comments too. It was infuriating to have to view, and I wish I could have just jumped through the comment section and started smacking these fools upside the head. Yeah, to be honest, the whole vibe, atmosphere, and platform was just too off for me to even care to do a breakdown of these rounds. There was no energy in the crowd at all, which was disrespectful to these great hip-hop groups. Now, perhaps Cypress Hill got the most engagement from the crowd, but I attributed that to the fact that they do have slightly more mainstream appeal than Onyx. Still, there wasn't much enthusiasm for Cypress. Yeah, the whole thing was a disgrace to legends like Onyx and Cypress Hill, who deserve the same level of respect that Bone, 3 6 Mafia, Dipset, and the Locks got. Like, I do understand that Cypress and Onyx aren't going to have as high as a demand as the aforementioned groups, but they damn sure should have gotten better promotion and had a better platform than they did last night. Was there anyone who was able to get past these major irritations to actually concentrate on the battle? If so, let me know in the comment section what you thought. It seemed like Cypress Hill was doing more of the concert thing, while Onyx would have preferred a battle, especially Fredro, but let me know below. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this thing at all. But it's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out. Be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Onyx vs. Cypress Hill 1.